Are there any similarities to the company description above? That's Anti-Stewie Productions, or a no-budget company that does film for the love of film. Any of their values, work ethics, or goals that might be similar to the Samoans?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think, no budget. We would disdain any studio that had more than 8 tracks. We felt that any, necessity, I'm not, saying that there's no money spent on those projects, but still, I mean, it wasn't like you had to lavish $20 million on something to get some sort of quality or some sort of statement being made. I think that's similar. In our case, it was, again, there were no aspirations. I can't comment on what, the people who put together Repo Man saw in their future. I mean, it's been a while even since I asked Jonathan Wax about it, But, maybe that's a similarity. I mean, again, it was our sense of having a following, being a band was all incidental. It was never planned. It was never expected. It was all just going with the punches. And in fact, around 86, 87, it started getting boring because the same punches were being thrown. So again, I don't know if that's typical of the way these guys felt or not, but...
If you could, would you want to participate in an Anti-Stewie production if it seemed like a fun thing to do regardless of pay?
Yeah, that's my, if I have time, that's my MO, that's what I do. Yeah. I do things aesthetically that, that seem worth it. Money's never a consideration. That's why I have a day gig that, supports my bad habits of those kind of ventures.
Which is why you did Jules Works.
Anything. Well, I wouldn't denigrate yours by saying, that necessarily those were toss-offs. I mean, you never know. I mean, but yeah, it's look, I mean, you live a short life, you croak. You don't know, if you go to another realm where you're lucky enough to sit in a chair and look down and view what you've done, then you're in good shape because you can measure it by the amount of creations that you've been involved with, right? I mean, and if it's just a blackout, then it's still okay.